we're moving into the 21st century. Did you know that? And we're in 2023. So what we're going to do is we're kicking off at church what is known as a digital directory. We have a paper directory. A lot of people don't even know we have a paper directory. But the paper directory, the pictures are a little old in it. It has a picture of Jocelyn like when she was in grade 3 and now she's going into university next year. So sometimes it's hard to find who that person is. So part of this hope is that with this digital directory, we're going to be able to, when you get home, look through the directory and find the face of the person who you were talking to. Go, oh, here it was Larry, right? I knew it was Larry, and I'm going to invite Larry for lunch because Larry and I, we should go for lunch every once in a while, and so that's something that we might do. So this digital directory is optional. You don't have to be part of it. It's totally your choice as to whether, and the information that you share is going to be your decision as to what you want to share. You don't have to share your address or your phone numbers. You can just share an email and your name or whatever it is that you want. It's totally optional to be part of it, and then how much information you share is going to be totally your choice. And so I'm going to invite Adam because he's going to teach us, if you want to be part of this, how to be part of it. So welcome, Adam.
Thank you. So our digital directory, like Pastor Wayne said, is really going to help us out just to stay connected with each other, to be able to communicate and recognize each other easier. You know, that awkward moment when you've been talking to someone for a couple months and you can't remember their name and you got to ask somebody else because it's a little embarrassing to ask them what their name is again. Hopefully it'll resolve those problems and you can check it out just in our digital directory. So to actually get started, we're taking the first step on this one, and that is we are sending out an email to every one of you who's already in our directory. So you should be receiving an email today to allow you guys to actually sign up yourselves. And the email is going to look like this. So it'll say hi and your name, and then it'll give you a little bit of a writing here, and then at the bottom it says join directory. So to actually join the directory at this point is super easy. You just click that button and it'll take you right into the process of getting started. If you're on a laptop or a desktop, it'll take you right into a web-based setup, so you don't even need to necessarily do this on an application. But the preferred way for us, I think, just to be able to have this accessible is to actually use the application. So you don't have to, but you can. And for any of you who have been with our kids program and been signing your kids up for Sunday school, you actually probably already have this app. It's called Church Center. You can get it at your app store, and it basically will just allow you to access our digital directory wherever you want to all the time. So even if you happen to be out somewhere and you're like, I really want to call someone, or I'm really feeling that God's just put it on my heart after this weekend to talk to someone, you'll be able to look it up wherever you are on your phone and find their information as long as they've left it available for you. Okay? So that's going to be a big thing. If you want to download that, you download it to your phone or your mobile device, and then you go back to that email, you click it, it'll open up automatically in the application and take you through the process in the app itself. Okay, so beyond that, it goes to this next step, which it just basically asks for your email or your phone number. You can go either of them. There's a little thing at the bottom that says use my email address instead. You put that in, it'll send you a code just to verify your account, which will take you to this next step. You plug the code in, and then you just click that button that says next, and you're ready to get into the next step of actually getting set up on our digital directory. So the next one, it'll bring you to this page. This is in the application. At the bottom, it'll say, you haven't shared your information yet. Share now. So it just gives you this big button right at the bottom. You click that, takes you right in, and you can decide then at that point what you want to share. If you're on the web page, it'll just say right up here at the top, same thing, you haven't shared your information yet, share it now. You just click that share it now. It'll automatically take you to the next step. Okay, and the next page looks like this. So what you'll see here is the information that our church already has for you. So this isn't shared at this point. This is just for our own internal purposes of being able to contact you, send you information, call you if we need to, and just have that stuff for our own records. So if you notice underneath your name, it'll have like a phone number, address, all the information we have. If you notice at this point in time that this information is incorrect, even if you don't want to share it with the congregation as a whole, we would love if you would just go in and update that information for us so that we have just the most current information for you. And to do that, you can either click on your picture on the top right corner, or on this page on the web, it actually says edit your profile. You just click that. And this is what it looks like in the application. So you click that arrow beside your hello and your name. It won't say Adam for you unless your name's also Adam, but it'll have your name there and your picture. So you click on that, it'll take you to this next page, which the very top option says contact and profile information. So on that page, all you're doing is updating the information that we have internally as a church. This isn't your information that's shared with everyone. It's just the information that we have for our own records. And at this point in time is a good chance for you to change your profile picture. So we do have pictures on there for some of you when the last round of taking pictures for our physical directory was done. Those pictures were taken, but like Pastor Wayne said, especially for some of our younger people, those pictures are fairly old for some of them. So you look at them and you're like, who's this child? I don't see this child at our church. It's because they're a teenager or an adult already at this point, right? So it's great for us to take this opportunity to change our profile picture just to something more current. So if someone's looking you up either by name or by face, it's easier to find who you are. So what we'd really love to see is, as much as possible, a very, very current picture of you. If you were going to take that now or you have something that was taken recently, that's probably best. But we want to make sure that it's easy for everyone to see. So let's say you grew a super cool mustache at some point and you're like, I really love this picture, so I'm going to share it. Something like maybe this one. The problem is people may be looking for you with this mustache, right? And they won't be able to find you. So it's best to have a picture that's going to be current. Or like this next picture, they may be looking for you and you don't have green hair, so it's kind of hard to find you in the congregation, right? So we want a picture where you can see your face and something that's going to be current, so we can use that as reference within the congregation to get to know each other better and connect better. So after all that profile editing is done, if you need to do any, we can go back to that page that has all the information here. So you'll see a check mark beside your name and your picture. You click that, it'll open up all of these check boxes beside the information that we have. So again, we'd love to have you leave the profile picture as an available option, so we at least have your name and a picture of yourself. And then all the other information underneath that, your address, your email, phone numbers, it's totally optional, whatever you guys want to share with the congregation so that they'd be able to contact you that way. It's totally available to you. So you just check beside each thing that you want to share. And when you're done that for yourself, if you have a household, it'll say underneath, My Household. You can click on that, and anyone within our system that's set up in your house, you can actually go and decide what information is shared for them as well. So if you have children or maybe parents that you're doing this for, you can go under that option and update that for them all at the same time. But when all that's done, you have this button at the bottom that says Join Directory. So you've got all the check marks done, this is the stuff you want to share, you click that button, and that's it. You're set up. Anyone else that's also a part of our church can now go in and see all the information that you wanted to share. They'll see your current updated picture and your name, and we'll be able to look you up from there. But that's it.